Hey, what's up guys? Imran here, Monster Gadgets, and behind me you can see I've got a trunk full of accessories by Jowua. We're gonna go ahead and unbox them, set them up in my 2023 Model S Plaid. Let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, let's switch over to the wide angle lens so you can go ahead and get a point of view of what I'm doing. So we've got a foldable car tray here. We've got a center console organizer and coaster set. We've got a magnetic holder, trunk hook, Glovebox Hook, car fragrance for Tesla, and the mini LED hub bar for Model S and X. Again, all these accessories with this actually will work with Model 3 and Y, but the rest are all for the Model S and the Model X. Let's start with the basic ones first. Let's go with the magnetic holder, and then we'll kind of work our way out. Keep in mind, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, all my videos are timestamped, so if you want to skip to one part of the section or the video, you can go ahead and scroll through and select what interests you. But of course, if you want the best experience and get the most out of this video, feel free to watch it until the end. So here we've got a magnetic holder, and this is MagSafe supported, durable stainless steel. It's got a 4-year warranty, 100,000 miles, actually 50,000 miles for EVs. And it comes with a magnetic ring if you need it, if you don't have it already on your mag case. And it looks like it basically goes onto the sun visor or the back seat if you want to go ahead and put this on for your phone or magnetic device. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like real quick. I'll just walk over here and let's see. So sun visor, basically it just goes on like that. I'm curious where else you could potentially use this. Obviously it says the back, but you cannot put it onto a screen. That won't be safe. It'll probably scratch it just because actually, maybe not. Maybe it won't scratch it. I wouldn't try it on the screen. It doesn't tell you to use it on the screen, but sun visor or back seat, which is kind of weird though, because why would I want to put my phone here? I don't know, but that's what the instructions say. Scan for more details. You guys can go ahead and scan the QR code and see if you want to figure out more details. I am going to try putting it here. I mean, it's a snug fit and it does have the cushion here. I'm not sure if I would trust that on the screen or not, but yeah, that is accessory number 1. Let me go back here. We'll put this back in here for the time being. What I'm really looking forward to is the foldable desk and the center console. All right, this is the trunk hook. Let's go ahead and open this. So this is actually for the Frunk, even though it says trunk. In the description, I'll leave a link, but let me go ahead and open up the Frunk and I'll show you where this goes. Did it not release? There you go, not released. So this is meant to be put right on the corners here. So that way if you have bags, you can go ahead and put the bags here and hook it onto this. I don't think there's a room in the back unless I'm missing something, but I mean, this really can't be put anywhere else back here. There's really no place to put this. So we're gonna use this, even though it's, again, it says trunk, this is actually for the Frunk. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it here. I personally don't use my Frunk a whole lot, but if I was to, this would be nice to just be able to clip bags right there. So that is accessory number 2. Let's move on to the third one. So to make sure it's recording. Glovebox hook. All right. Two hooks. And let's go see what this looks like on the glove box. open it. And this goes on like that, and you close it. And as you can see, now you've got a place to hang your bags here as well, or whatever else you might want to hang that's light. I wouldn't hang anything too heavy on here because you wouldn't want to have that pulling down on your glove box, but that is there. I'm gonna actually leave this in here because I can see myself using this. So I will leave that in my glove box and we'll be using it in the future. Let's see, what else do we have? To get more light, I am gonna open this just because my window tints are so dark. All right, car fragments, that's gonna be last. Let's check out the mini LED bar hub. USB-A supports power and data, LED on off, Type-C 27 watt, LED light, and USB connector, metal plate. All right, so here's how we have to do this. So if you remember on the Model 3 when I had a similar hub, they did not include the metal plate, which is supposed to help keep it in place. So I'm glad that they listened to the feedback and actually have this metal plate in place. So now we can go ahead and put that in and make sure it doesn't slide around. So this hub looks very similar to the one I have in my Model 3. So let's go ahead and put this on. For this video, I'm not gonna put this in just so I can show you kind of what this looks like in place. But obviously, if you wanna use that to keep it in place permanently, you can. So you can have it right like that, right in between both of the trays. Of course, this gets plugged in, which right now I'm using that one USB. So I'm gonna unplug that, plug this in. Just like that. If you guys can see the light right there, if I press the button, there's that internal light for the deeper component or compartment, I mean. Or you can leave that off and keep it just like that. It's beautiful. I kind of like that. It kind of sits right in between, and you're still able to close it fully if you want to. So now you don't have to dig deep into the console to get to USBs. You got the two USBs right here and the USB-C right here. I guess the one feedback I could give Jowua on this is, since especially now with the iPhone 15 coming to a USB-C, I'm not sure if there'll be as much need for the USB Type-A. So maybe have one USB Type-A moving forward and two USB Type-C. Majority of the people use iPhones or Androids, which all now will be using USB-C. So for future units, maybe have two USB Type-C, one Type-A. But yeah, otherwise this looks almost factory. I like the way that sits. So very cool. Moving on. Let's go ahead and do the center console organizer set. So we've got two cup holders and the organizer. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Are they the same size? I think so. Yeah, so that goes just like that, right in between there. That looks good. Oh, before we get the other one, let's go ahead and push this in. this back in here. And we've got ourselves a beautiful center console. Check that out, guys. USB hub, center console, and the cup holders. I like that. All right, let's see where this one goes. Jowua, you have thought of everything. Here's one for the back. That way this matches the front, and we've got this in here. We'll go ahead and close this. So now we've got the back one and the front one in. Beautiful, looks great. All right, last but not least, the one that I've been waiting for the most. Actually, we got the fragrance too. I almost forgot that one. Let's go ahead and open this. Foldable tray. Nicely packaged. And just like that. Let's go see what it looks like. All right, so we got it in here. Let's close this door, and it's made to just kind of sit like this. You got it sitting on the door, on the armrest here, and you've got full access to your steering wheel. Oh God, there's a bee outside. Anyways, so you could kind of move it forward a little bit if you wanted to. In this case, I mean, obviously they've got the things here to help it stay. But yeah, that way if you want to have a meal or put your laptop here and work, you can certainly do that. And it is foldable, so that's kind of nice. This is better than the previous one that I had, not from Jowua, from a different one for Model 3, which was just a hard tray. It did not fold, but this one from Jowua seems to make sense. Once you have it sitting here, as you can see, it's got some material here that's non-skid. So when you do have it sitting here, it's not going to really go anywhere. It does not slide. If I wanted to slide it, it would not move. So yeah, basically a lap tray for you to be able to do what you want in the car. And especially now, since we have zoom on the cameras, you literally could work out of your Tesla. But let me show you another cool feature about this. Let me get out. So again, it folds like this. If you want to fold it like that, put it away, you can. Or you can leave it completely open and it actually fits into your frunk just like that as well. So you don't have to fold it if you don't want to, but if you wanted to, you could do that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in the frunk like that. Let's go ahead and put this away. And last but not least, let's go ahead and open up the car fragrance. Craft your own. Step 1, open the aroma stick container, place aroma stick in the container, screw the cap, place the Jowua logo. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what this is. I'm not actually going to use this just because right now I still have the new car smell in my car and I don't wanna get rid of that. But here is what it looks like. And it looks like you've got a few different ones in here. So it looks like you would essentially open this, put it in here. What you do is once you have this, you can go ahead and put it onto your vent. So this one, I mean, I guess the Tesla vents are up top here. That's not going to work for the Model S. But if you wanted to put it here, you could, and it'll go ahead and give that fragrance throughout the car. And that is it for the Jowua accessory haul. hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section which accessory is your favorite and which one you feel is probably the most or the least you are likely to buy. But any of them, of course, they are linked in the description below. You guys can go check them out. I personally like the lap desk the best because I think I'll probably be using that the most. But again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.